Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen. Welcome to the Tombi channel. Tombi channel. And me, your host, Tombi, as always. Sorry about the delay in starting. I had a bit of a long day today. Been doing all sorts of house repairs and things like that after we had a water leak from the shower into the living room, which kind of like drowned the TV and all the electronics. So we had a bit of a panic. So I had to replace quite a bit of, what's the old thing called? Shit. Plasterboard. That's it. It was all damaged and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's one of those things. We think it's been going on a while because we started seeing signs but didn't really put two and two together because half the time we don't use the living room too much. It was when the granddaughter was using the shower and all of a sudden there was like water coming down the wall. I'm like, yeah, that's not right. And the daughter's shouting up the stairs, "There's water dripping on the TV." And I'm like, okay, just turn everything off then. But good to see you guys. Good to see you. Right, okay. So let's get a few things going. As always, guys, if you want to jump into... I'm going to move a few things around. Wrong one. Didn't want to move that around. If any point in time anybody wants to come and have a chinwag, I'm on Discord. Feel free, jump across. Just going to move myself over there. Where shall I go? I'll put myself down here. I'll do. Put myself down here. Let's have chat visible on screen as well. Chat's there. Yeah, exactly. 100% Mike. When did we install the water feature into the living room? Good question, well asked. A good question, well asked. Right, let's also get Prio screen up. Cool beans, cool beans. And let's also bring across our favorite friend, Google Chrome. Now, a very good friend of the channel as well, American Ninja, over on Kick, has sent me a nice list of creators. And we're going to go through that list. As always, guys, if you've got any creators or any streamers or any people that you've found online over the course of the last week, feel free to put their names and the platform into chat for me, and we'll put them on the list, and we'll go and check them out. So it's quite nice and easy. Quite nice and easy. If you know someone that's worthy of a shout-out, worthy of just being interacted with, highly underrated, all that good stuff, then shout them out, put their names into chat for me. Nerdslap, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you, my dude. It's good to see you. Right, okay. Sure, we're going to go over to Kick. We're going to go over to Kick. And we're going to start off. Ooh, see? American Ninja's too fucking good, man. American Ninja's too bloody good. Look at this. Look at what he's done. So not only has he made, like, my life easier in terms of explanations, but he's actually put some detail in there as well. I mean, that is solid work. I mean, that just makes my life so much easier. So streamers working towards Kick affiliate requirements, reach a total of 75 followers, stream for a total of 5 hours. So we've got a list of people here that we're going to bounce through. But American Ninja, amazing, amazing. I can't thank you enough for giving me a hand with this. So the first thing we're going to do, I don't think you're live now, are you? Yourself. I can't spell for shit today. No. Major Zap! How you doing, brother? Mate, you just speak. Just speak. How are you doing? Good. Good. You're looking forward to this afternoon? So for those people... that don't realise, later on tonight, another Halloween stream is occurring. Myself, Major Zap, Steel Leg History, and Dealbreaker are all playing Demonologist. I 100% guarantee someone is going to get sacrificed, and it ain't going to be me. Promises, indeed. Promises. But I just wanted to pop in and see American Ninja and see how he's doing. 327 followers, last live 9 hours ago. He's a good dude, isn't he? He's a good dude. So, American Ninja. I'm going to put American Ninja's I'm gonna put American Ninja in first because he's a solid guy, and I don't know how many people realise it bounces into everybody's chats, brings the raids all the time. There's massive amounts of support. Massive amounts of support. And we need to look after each other. We need to do exactly the same back as often as we can do, when we can do. You were playing... Weren't you playing Predator? Predator Hunting Grounds. Holy shit. I haven't actually seen it. Are you doing nerd takes? Yep. Mike? Have you? Is he still playing MechWarrior 5? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 100%, sir. Yeah. It just rolls through, and that's the same thing I'm doing as well. As exactly the same thing I'm doing. Yeah. It's good to see you, though. No takes. Obviously, guys, if you want to jump into Discord, you've got the Discord links. Just jump in. Oh, I was going to show you. Shit, where's it gone? Fuck. Aha! Yes, honestly, I got... The daughter brought me some new coffee beans. Yeah, she brought me some new coffee beans. I haven't tried them yet. Mate, 100% Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee. See, it's only a medium roast, so I'm like Mr. Bitter Ass. So I think this is going to be kind of like quite nice and soft comparative to what I normally have. But yeah, 100% Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee. Now, I've got no understanding how coffee's any better because it's Jamaican or that it's blue or from a mountain. But I'm going to fucking drink it. Volcanic soil, so yeah, it's... Yeah. Yeah. 4,000 foot above sea level. Nice. I'm looking forward to it. Right, let's crack on with looking at some stuff. I want to see some of the gameplay. Yeah. So, American Ninja. So this is on the PS5. I've never actually played it or watched it. So whatever goes on PS5 goes on Steam anyway. And we're seeing that with Final Fantasy 16. So part of me's actually gutted. I spent a lot of money on a console that I blatantly don't use.
Yep, you have to unlock it. at a certain level.
I need to just get rid of it. Right, okay, so yeah, make sure, guys, you pop in. If you like Predator, you'll like it. And it's only $20. Really? Is it 20 bucks? Now, the question is it also... It is. It's on Steam as well for 16 quid. What the shit? I can get the Yautja edition, which is freaking everything. When did this come out? 21. Really? I can buy the entire lot, including all of the DLCs and everything in between for 60 quid all in. And I love the Predator. Ha! Guess what I'm doing off screen right now? Maybe. You got a pay rise. A whole $1. It's almost like I join into chat sometimes and I listen in. That's all right. I'll let you off. I'll let you off. Right, first. Now the question is, I know this is going to sound kind of like a twatish thing to say, but in terms of percentages, is $1 a lot in the grand scheme of things, or is it so small it's basically stupidly pointless? Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Understood. CL Beefburger, how you doing, sir? I have the game, but the AI isn't optimized in single player. Multiplayer is all right, though. Nice. Holy shit. No, I'm fucking glad for you, my dude. I'm glad for you, and seeing it happen as early as it has done is just goes into the credibility and the tantamount to the energy that you're putting into it. Massively. Hayden75's in the chat as well. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Came out a few years ago, but just got PS5 and Xbox versions. A big update. Nice. And Nerdslap says, Tombi, you should join us next time we play. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm down to play games pretty much any time-ish. My biggest problem, and a lot of the Europeans' biggest problems, is time zones. So most of my American colleagues, we've got to kind of juggle the times which we can play, just to align all the eggs in baskets. But yeah, just give us a shout on that one. Alec Baldwin's finger. He never misses. How you doing, Nerdtakes? Good to see you, my dude. Yeah. It's just... Well, this is the thing. You get away with pretty much everything, unless your name is P. Diddy. But then, arguably, shit is catching up to that motherfucker. Well, this is also true. You definitely don't steal 1,000 bottles of lube. Yeah, but that's not even the best thing. It's the fact that he decided to steal all their lube. I mean, they're gonna fucking... Yeah, fucking obscene. Obscene, my dude. Obscene. So let's pop in. Well, he's definitely going to be having the Epstein treatment. Almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. It'll be inside. It'll be inside. It'll be inside because it's of course. So we're just gonna pop in. We're gonna pop into Alec Baldwin's last stream he did. I want to see.
Brandon, my chat.
Yes,
how
sir.
you doing so far?
Oh. Oh, that's weird. Because, yeah, I can't see anybody talking. If that's the case, chat have not said dicky shit. Naughty chat. Naughty chat. So why are you guys not coming through? You're on the right channel. But I had this with Ickles last night, actually. Yeah, why is it sending the output device to there?
For a second, I didn't notice because I think the last, the last streamer's page you were showing was talking, so I thought it was that for a second. And then once you switched over to the next thing, I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what's happening.
Discord had set the output device to my headset. Even though last night on the stream, I'd reset it back to chat. Guys, apologies. So now you can hear everybody.
Testing. Can you hear us, chat?
I can see you loud and clear in OBS now, my dude.
Teensy fly.
So yeah, Alec Baldwin's finger. Everybody has probably seen Alec Baldwin's finger through quite a few of the different streams and the different groups that he's mucking about in. He's obviously got his own channels as well. And I love the fact that he's got his rifles in the background. He's got his firearms.
I was wondering if that was actually that's legitimate or green screen.
100%. No, 100% legitimate. 100% legitimate.
Okay.
Because quite a few of the girls and the guys, when they've gone down and obviously visited and gone and seen Alec Baldwin, Alec Baldwin's finger.
His finger to be exact.
They've gone out shooting. So I think there's actually some images. I think Gal was stood next to the 50 cal. But I don't know where the images are. That's the problem.
Last time I went to the range, my brother brought his judge.
Nice.
That thing, if y'all don't know what that thing is, it's literally a handheld cannon, and it fires shotgun shells out of a pistol.
Yeah.
The kickback must be insane.
He actually had it modded to where it wasn't so bad. He had a spring taken out of it and had it turned into gas. Which made it so much louder than it would have been, but the recoil was a little bit better. But it's still, well, because once you get behind that thing and you use that, then you just think of the possibilities and be like, oh, you pull this thing out, it's over. It's so done.
Mike was
just
saying,
don't miss.
fucking hell. Mike says, oh, haha, I thought we were talking about actual Alec Baldwin's finger. No. I've just got it on screen with the 50 cal hand cannon. Mate, it just looks like it fucking snaps his wrist.
God, what is that, a 50? That's not a 50.
That is. That is a 50. Look at the size of the fucking round.
It's a 50.
It looks like it is. I'm not an expert, but it looks like it is massive.
Yeah.
No, it's because 50. Of what the actual firing pin.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
That's what made it look so much bigger.
Right.
They've basically just cut down.
That's crazy.
Everything. Can you imagine the impact of his wrist? I mean, the thing is that we're seeing this in 24 frames. But if you slowed that down, you probably see his wrist just go crunch and back again. It's so quick. It's so quick. Right, okay,
he doesn't want to pinch his hands.
Let's focus back up. But yeah, Alec Baldwin's finger. Now, I also didn't realize that I wasn't following Alec Baldwin's finger. So now I am.
Check if I am. I thought I was.
So he's got 43 followers. And the thing is that he's clearly someone that we all know. We all run into via various different chats, and he is a solid dude. He is a solid dude. So I'm glad to see that he is cracking on with his kick stuff. He needs to get up to 75. So if we can get him up 32, that'll be good. Obviously, he was last live 3 weeks ago, so he will come back at some point. But yeah, I think Mike. I think that's exactly why he's got a racing helmet on, even though the racing helmet ain't gonna do jack shit.
Yeah,
it really isn't gonna do jack shit.
If it gives you a little mental comfort, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you need some Kevlar on with that.
The only thing that's probably going to do is soften the sound. That's probably about it.
It's going to crack that front shield dead money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%. But guys, yeah, so Alec Baldwin's finger, if you've got kick, I'm going to put it ABF back into chat again. Let's make sure we pop across. And then I'm going to explain, once we go through half the list. So I've only got a short amount of time today. Because I've got 2 lumps of steak downstairs that I need to cook. And the wife is desperate to have some meat inside her. So you say steak. Fillet.
How do you like your fillet? Yep. How do you like your steak prepared, sir?
In terms of how do I like it prepared or how do I like it cooked?
Prepared/cooked.
Right, so normally I prepare it by leaving it on the side a good 3 hours before I'm due to cook it, so it gets up to ambient temperature. I then dry it completely. Salt, pepper, garlic powder on the outsides, no oil whatsoever.
Okay.
Onto a griddle, which has been fucking heating up for a good 20 minutes, half an hour.
So you drop it hot and get a good sear on it.
Correct.
Nice.
Then, after I've got a good sear on all sides, I take it off, rest it for probably 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Then get a pan with butter, garlic, herbs, and then
some shallots.
go, and then baste. Baste until it hits the required temperature on the inside.
Okay.
And it's usually either blue or rare.
Are you using a standard spoon or a silver spoon?
Standard.
Okay. Funny thing is, people don't realize a silver spoon when basting chicken, turkey, steak, whatever you're basting, it does something extra. I can't tell you exactly what it does, but it brings it up a notch.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
I will say, I like that
to do with temperature.
I like that you add the garlic powder in there, Tombi, because I also do, and I feel like a lot of people stop short at the salt and the pepper because you don't want to do nothing too crazy with these steak.
Yep.
But the garlic powder is really nice on it. If you add, just a bit, not much, but it's a really nice.
The sweetness of the garlic really brings out the flavor of the meat.
Yeah.
It just
and I'm a garlic fan to a degree. Not crazy, but I can typically put garlic on quite a few different things. So I'm always a little bit biased towards it. I thought it was just a me thing until I just heard that. So good to know.
Ickle Pickle says, Major Zap, it gets hot. Yeah, so basically I just cook it and slap it on a plate. With big flat mushrooms.
If it gets hot, that means you like it rare?
Yeah, so what temperature do you go for?
It's usually, in the UK, it's usually no more than about 52 degrees centigrade on the inside.
Okay, so yeah, definitely rare to medium rare.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go medium.
I tend to aim between blue and rare.
Okay.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Interesting.
Yep. Right.
Well,
Horny Alf. Horny Alf actually only needs 13. Yeah, I am following him. Only needs 13 followers in order to get up to the magic number for Kick Affiliate.
Is that it for Kick? 75?
75. Yep. 75 and 10 hours streaming, I think. 5 hours streaming.
No shit. I didn't realize that.
I think 5 hours. I want to have a look at mine. I
want to know one more question about food, and then I'll stop asking about food because it's making me hungry. Do you have a cast iron skillet?
Yes.
Okay.
We've got.
Gotta have one.
See, we've got a big, massive range cooker. So it's 1,000.
Gas.
Yeah, it's gas on the top.
Okay, yes, sir. Mhm.
So gas range cooker with a big slab iron plate that goes on the top of it.
Oh yeah, that's the griddle you're speaking of.
Yeah.
That's the
Yep.
only way.
Yep.
Hands down.
Because the thing is that when you want to cook stuff, guys, you don't want the temperature to just immediately drop. So the idea is get it absolutely red hot with something so bloody heavy it just contains all the heat, and then as soon as you drop stuff on, you get the nice dullard effect and rendered fat and meat and stuff. I also got some prawns as well.
Across the pond, y'all have what we call in the States cornbread.
No, we don't do cornbread.
I'm going to have to teach y'all a recipe.
We
that you're
don't
gonna be like,
do
So
cornbread.
you take a cast iron skillet and you get that really hot, so you make your cornbread. I'll have to teach you the southern recipe
Yes.
of cornbread. Once you get it just right, the cast iron skillet needs to be at least 190. Then you drop that corn batter in there, and what happens with that skillet being really hot, it caramelizes the bottom of it.
Nice.
Interesting.
You're talking about with any meat and potatoes, any type of soup that's hearty, a good cornbread, nothing like it.
So Horny Alf, most of us have
And
come
sweet
across
tea.
Horny Alf before. I actually play quite, I wouldn't say regularly with Horny Alf, but at least every couple of weeks, myself, Smoo, or myself and some of the others try and play things like Space Marines 2. We try and play Lethal Company and various other games, Phasmophobia and stuff like that. So he's an all-round good chap. I've known him for quite a bit on my channel. So all of the support. Certainly plays a mixture of games. He was playing Demonologist not so long ago with some of the guys, and myself, Major Zap, Dealbreaker, and Steel Leg playing Demonologist later. Which is good, because blurps will be turned on, and blurps go over my mic channel, which is awesome.
Oh, perfect. That'll get
Oh,
everybody.
mate.
I got my
do you
setup that way,
know?
too.
Actually, I was playing Alien Isolation the other day, and the alien reacts to your mic, and these fuckers were playing blurps deliberately to get me attacked.
God. Oh, damn.
Oh, it's fantastic. I'm like that. Fucking
yeah.
hell, shut up!
This stuff
It's-
also affects the sound and demonologist. Give you
Yes.
this up.
It's
Oh,
gonna
good to know.
find me. Yes, Horny Alf is a good chap. Make sure you pop in and see him. I did miss out Gravy D. Gravy D looked like he needed 27 followers. So let's have a look. So now only down to 26. Now, I'm already following. But how about you? Nerdslap loves it when people play blurps, especially the jump scares. Mate, they were fucking hammering me the other day. There I am, trying to stealthily creep around this spaceship, and all of a sudden I get fucking Darude Sandstorm bloody playing. And I'm like, fuck! Trying to fucking hide. I'm diving into a bloody locker, thinking, they're gonna fucking find me, they're gonna fucking find me. And then a fucking almighty ripping fart comes over fucking blurps. It's like, and I'm like, I'm in a fucking cupboard here, and that is just vibrating through to the outside. Lucky enough, I haven't been caught by the alien yet. In fact, I don't even think I've seen the alien yet. But apart from his tail.
I actually just picked that game up because it was one on sale on Steam. It was wicked cheap, and I've always wanted to play it, so I think I want to do some streams of it while we're in October here.
Yeah, it is. So we need to take advantage, especially for what everybody refers to it as Spooktober. So Spooktober streaming is where it's at currently. I'm going to be playing as many scary games as I can do. I do have Visage that I need to swing in some point. But it's Demonologist today. I can't remember what I'm playing tomorrow. Tuesday, back onto Once Human. Wednesday, Baldur's Gate 3 as usual with Hump Day Chinwag. Thursday, I might do a Visage session and properly shit the bed. But Gravy D. Gravy D is only 26 away from the magic number. Oh, this game looks awesome. Mega Man 7. Really? When was the last time you played Mega Man?
Actually, not that long ago. Just because it was on, I had one of the same kind of Game Pass subscription thing that PlayStation has for PS5.
Yeah.
And they had a collection of them, so I was playing one that I used to play when I was a kid, like religiously. So not too long ago, but
I'm looking at this.
You could have caught me for a very long time before I had played it.
Yeah, I'm looking at the fact that I haven't played a Mega Man game since I was late teens, early 20s, and I mean, we're going back some.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was probably the first, playing it the other day was probably the first time I'd played it since I was a kid, so like 6 years old, 7 years old.
Yeah.
It had been that long.
Like it.
Something like a push.
The only thing with Gravy, I think he just needs to speak up a little bit more. But apart from that, I mean, the games he's playing are awesome. Mega Man, Marvel Spider-Man, some retro gaming in there as well. So content-wise, it's certainly stuff that we all would probably watch quite happily.
And he brings his camera down into a medium a little bit.
Yep.
Just kind of tilt it down about 5 degrees and it'd be much nicer.
Yes. But can't argue with. I mean, he's streaming 1080p, so I can't argue with the quality of the streams.
Quality looks good.
Game audio spot on. No,
Yep.
it's these are the types of guys we need to be supporting, guys. And this is the whole point of having a look with the Sunday Spotlight and obviously American Ninja for collating the list of names for me, which is fantastic.
Yeah,
The next guy.
So I can follow some of these guys.
Yeah, the next guy. It took me a while to realize what his actual name was, because I kept on breaking it down. I was going the other way. I was trying to read the whole thing in one go, not realizing it was actually Infamous Asian 117. I was looking at something completely different. So I was making no sense of his name. Bless him. Right, okay, so we need to definitely round up and try and help Infamous Asian. I think he's still in the process, American Ninja, I think he's still in the process of building a machine to get going with. But the idea is if we can all try and jump onto his channel, follow him, so that when he eventually does get round to start streaming, he's already got a base there. Yeah. He's already got a base there.
I'll tell you too, that kind of happened for me much, with the help of Tombi. Thank you again for that. Where when my channel first started in Mr. P's chat talking about it, I think I got like 17 or 20 subs right out of the gate, and I gotta say it means a lot to somebody just starting out with no content to get a bunch of subs like that. It does mean a lot. So any support you can give these guys is super motivating. Can tell you from first-hand experience.
Right.
It really does encourage the content creator, to.
Yeah. I mean,
it
certainly does to me, and I'm going to bring up Twitch now. In fact, I'll bring up the next person on the list, which is Narganol, which most of us know Narganol from God knows how many different channels and stuff. So he's just started to get cracking with his streaming. And he was playing Devil May Cry 3 the other day. So nothing wrong in terms of the quality of the content or anything like that. Let me put Narganol's in chat.
What am I crashing it into though? I can't remember.
The only thing I'll say for Narganol, just needs to talk more. Just need to talk more, my dude.
Even if it's just random, anything.
Yeah. Most of us just randomly talk bollocks anyway. I mean, I certainly talk bullshit almost all the way through my streams. I mean, lucky enough, there's usually 1 or 2 people in a stream or even in the channel. So we just have a general chinwag. We were talking steak earlier. We're talking steak and food.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just make sure you keep on interacting with your audience, but nothing wrong in terms of quality of the content. Games being played. First Descendant. We finally was platinum the First Descendant achievements, which is good. So he only started with his testing 4 weeks ago, so he's just getting used to, I assume, just getting used to the solo the solo pushing. Dempsey, how you doing, brothers? Good to see you. So a lot will come with time.
Yep.
I certainly found when I first started to stream, I was quite anxious when I was going live because I didn't quite understand the whole thing and wasn't quite feeling natural at the time.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be honest with you. I still even to this day I get stage fright, and that's a good thing.
Oh yeah. Any stream I've started up, I haven't done too many, but anyone I have on my own, I've always got a little bit of the, a little bit of the pre-stream butterflies.
Yep, the heebie-jeebies.
And you should get that because that makes you feel alive.
Yeah, definitely kind of perks you up right before the stream too. You kind of come right out running, chatting it up, enjoying the, the few people that start off and chat, and then from there you just kind of let it roll and have a good time.
The only one I really get that with now is the Hump Day Chinwag. I don't really get it with any gaming streams anymore. Probably because I've hit, 500 different gaming streams? So now it's just muscle memory. Whereas the Hump Day Chinwag, because that's a completely different kettle of fish, I find it different in the approach. But the good thing with the Hump Day Chinwag, because there's so many of this, if there's any floundering from any person on the panel, we all pick up the slack from one another anyway. Pickle
Tam,
says
you'll get used to it. The more you do it, Tam, the more you'll get used to it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely, Tim.
Yeah, American Ninja also says Naganol does need to keep an eye on his chat more. Lol. Sometimes he doesn't notice people in the chat for a while. Now, Steel Leg is very similar when he first started, which is why when I started him up with Social Stream, I made Social Stream ring a bell for every single... Oh, you probably didn't want to jump off there. Ring a bell for every time a message come in. Only he could hear it, but it was subtle enough to draw his attention to the screen, and it just trained that muscle memory to always look and see what's going on. Now, the good thing is that he doesn't have the bell on anymore, because he doesn't need it. He's learned that skill. But sometimes it's something so simple as a bell for every time a message comes in, and eventually you get so annoyed that the bell's going off, you're interacting anyway. At that point, you've learnt it.
And I'm going to take him through a master class on editing in DaVinci Resolve. Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to go down DaVinci Resolve route, yeah?
That's what I'm going to train him in.
Yeah.
Because
he's got
how open it is.
Yeah. Now, he's got Photoshop and everything, but he's running on my license at the minute. But we all know DaVinci Resolve does everything that Premiere and Photoshop can do.
And actually has more features now.
Yes.
It actually outpasses them. Their Fusion panel surpasses Premiere, hands down.
Yeah.
That's what I trained in professionally was Premiere Pro. That's what we had to use. That was requirement. But when Black Magic Studio came out with DaVinci Resolve and all the extra stuff and all their Blackmagic cameras, I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely why I parked my car.
Yeah. Right, okay, I'm going to show you something on Twitch. Now, for a long time, I've been trying to get the necessary affiliate level, or the necessary stats to go for the affiliate level with Twitch. Now, the problem was, and I'm gonna go to stream summary now. So I'm just gonna ignore some of the stats. I'm gonna zoom in so everybody can see it. So all of this is previous stats that I'm happy to share because at the end of the day, it's a learning point for me and it's a learning point for everybody else. So what we'll have a look on my last stream, in August. So as you can see, I'm streaming for 3 hours, 0 viewers. Let's go to the day before, 4 hours, 1 viewer. 2.5 hours, 0 viewers. 6 hours, 0 viewers. 0 viewers, 0 viewers. The problem with the way Twitch's algorithm, Twitch's stats work, they take your average number of viewers and divide it by your number of hours, and then you get a ratio out of it. If you've got 0 to 1 viewers for your streams, the more you stream, the smaller that number becomes. You will never, ever, ever achieve a value greater than 3, which is what's required for the affiliate. And it's 75 for partner. So I made the conscious decision for September to stop streaming constantly. Because when we look at the achievements and we'll look at path to affiliate, you'll see that it's based on 30-day stats.
Mm-hmm.
So the way I looked at it, I had to stop streaming for 30 days. So the obvious thing for me to do was stop streaming completely for the whole of September and just say, no, take a step back. You've already got 130 odd bots following you, so that's one tick in the box. But I didn't have the ratio. Now, because I've stepped back and started streaming and started to also push the message that I'm going for the Twitch affiliate into my chat, pinned comment on Rumble, pinned comment on Kick, pinned comment on YouTube, I've been achieving greater than the 3 required on the streaming side. So currently looking at the path to affiliate, the top one, done. Streamed for over 8 hours, done. I've actually streamed for 4 days. It doesn't actually update until something like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening, UK time. But I've actually streamed for 4 days. Now, average of 4 viewers, currently it's 4.3. The interesting is, when we go to the stream summary for the Friday stream, almost 4 hours, average of 3. Go to yesterday's, 2.5 hours, 21 viewers. There is a 5 times spike in viewers, and I think it's solely because I stopped streaming and I've got regular 3 to 4 to 5, maybe 6 people joining the streams for the first 4 days. So if we go back to October the 1st, I had 9 viewers average. I had 9 maximum viewers at the time. The next day, 5 viewers, 9 viewers max, 3, then 8 max, and into yesterday, 21 average viewers with 29 maximum viewers. So the way I look at it is me stepping back for that month, reset the 30-day stats, and because I've now pushed it for 3 or 4 days, the algorithm's saying, let's promote this guy's content because he's got people watching.
Right.
I could never achieve that if I just blindly kept on streaming all of the time from YouTube over to the other channel without pushing it. The ratio, even if I was to get 100 people watching, the ratio was so bad, I would still need to take 30 days for that ratio to actually say anything.
I think that it's quite refreshing that you've started to figure out the analytics of their algorithm. I think you're onto something. I really do. Which
I'm just
more
glad
people should tell people about this and don't be like, well, just stream. Because otherwise, if you do that, you are putting yourself at a place where you'll face burnout faster.
Yeah.
Right.
And
kind of running in
that's
quicksand type of thing.
That's exactly what I was finding with just streaming for the sake of streaming. Now we all stream for various different reasons. I'm streaming because I want to entertain, and I'll be playing games anyway, so I may as well entertain other people whilst I'm playing games. Me going to multiple different platforms as well isn't because I want to be greedy and conquer the world in terms of let's stream on Rumble, let's stream on Kick.
Get it out to the viewer.
Correct. I'm trying to give the power to the viewer so that the viewer can choose what platform they want to watch from. Even if they've got access to Twitch, YouTube, or Kick or Rumble, they want to go to their favorite player, their favorite platform. The power's in their choice.
And
I like to call that breaking the glass house.
Yes.
And I don't think people realize or honestly truly think about how committed to platforms people really are. Because I didn't realize it until I found it with myself. I used to be a strictly Twitch, viewer, I guess. I was always on Twitch watching streamers kind of in that big, boom from like 2016 to 2020-ish when Twitch was really kind of like the new thing. I was strictly Twitch. I was never on YouTube for the most part, that whole thing.
Yep.
And then at some point around like 2021, 22, I found, the Fellowship, Gary, Geeks and Gamers, all those guys. And I started switching over to YouTube. And since I've like never gone back to Twitch. And, I rarely ever use Kick, Rumble, these other ones. I find myself just very dedicated to, unconsciously, it's not like a choice I make where I'm like, yeah, team, Twitch, team YouTube, team this, team that. It's more just like you find yourself in a comfort zone that you don't even think about. So putting yourself in other people's comfort zones really is a great way to get, to other viewers in a positive way. We just want to entertain.
Now, if you have a look at this graph shows me the massive swing delta, because I can see 3.5, 5.5, almost 4 average viewers for the first 3, and then bang, 22 average viewers for yesterday's stream. That's taken me from that 4.3. Well, in essence, the stopping streaming for the month took me back down to 0, and since starting to stream on October the 1st, I'm now at 7.5 average viewers, which is twice as much as required. Twice as much. So for me, it was an absolute no-brainer. And the way I'm looking at the sharing this information, especially because obviously the Sunday Spotlight is to promote smaller streamers, smaller creators, but also to share the knowledge that I've found in terms of it's okay to make mistakes, just learn from the mistake and try to understand what the lesson is teaching you in terms of that mistake. And for me, it was clear. Stop streaming for a month, leave Twitch alone, come back to Twitch, because you have to put a bit of faith in yourself as well, guys. Most of us have grown a small community, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Rumble, whether it's on Kick, whether it's on Twitch, Twitter, wherever it may be. The chances are there's more people like that on other platforms anyway.
Yeah.
There is nothing wrong with attempting to stream to multiple platforms. There's very few people probably do what I do, which is I'm streaming to 6 different bloody places. That could
I did that
be
early back in the days, and I wasn't sure if it was the right approach, and so I scaled back greatly because of it.
Now that could be construed as overkill to some streamers, but most of those streamers that will turn around to me and say that's overkill are usually the ones that are only streaming to one platform.
Yeah.
And playing the I'm safe in my house, I don't want to stretch and go elsewhere kind of thing.
Ultimately, it's really your choice.
Yeah.
Like if you multi-platform or not. I mean, anybody could tell you, hey, you shouldn't do this, but ultimately it's your decision.
Right. And I feel like outside of, potential, algorithm issues, like, you've kind of seemingly have been coming up with a theory on and a solution to with Twitch, outside of potentially harming algorithms for these different platforms, there's really no harm in just, the way you've told me you have it set up, it seems fairly easy to just send the stream out to 6 different platforms. It's not like it's some extra amount of effort that really has to be put in once it's set up. So, like, why not? What's the harm in it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sharing. We're doing Inception at the minute, guys. In fact, I might just disable that, so save Inception. But all I'm using is this multi-stream plugin, which takes care of everything. The only thing that I haven't got currently running is Twitch at the minute and YouTube on the vertical, because what I found is the vertical YouTube doesn't really allow me to share people's streams very well.
Good.
And
God, sound channels.
Yeah.
Holy balls!
It's like a DJ setup.
Oh, mate, yeah. There's
Don't
there's
even, don't
there's a
even
few
begin.
things.
I'm looking at this from a production standpoint. I'm going, nope.
Yeah, but the thing
You
is,
enjoy
I'm massively
that crap
OCD.
sandwich all day long.
I'm massively OCD. Some of these are ones I've since replaced. I've just been lazy and I haven't deleted them. But other ones are things
they're dead
like
channels.
yeah, they're dead channels that I need to remove in some of the scenes that I've had to recreate on the fly.
Yeah.
For example, new Botrix alert, where if new Botrix alert's there, I don't need the old Botrix one, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
I'm
anything
glad
that
you
you
said
see
that
is
too, 'cause
grey.
I need to get my blurps on the new layout.
Yeah, blurps as well. Blurps is another one. So blurps is over on the left-hand side. New blurps is there, but I pipe the blurps through my road. But I like also to have massive control over everything because I am OCD as shit. I am massively OCD.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, I mean, everything goes. I've got my Rodecaster mixer, but I also use Unify, which is a Rode virtual mixer, which allows you to create virtual system, virtual music, game, browser, chat channels. And all of those are referenced within, obviously, the various different doodahs down the bottom. All of my games, I manually update the games in the mixer, in Windows Mixer, to say, right, okay, say OBS was a game right now. I would come in, shove the output device over to the game output of the virtual mixer. If I'm doing browsers, it would go to the virtual mixer for browsers, and then that would be added as a sound source down here. So I can chop and change. I think I've got like 12 different virtual mixer channels that I can use and abuse. Now, where the Rodecaster big mixer comes in is because I pipe some of the audios into the 6 channels that the actual physical mixer's got, and then I've got a lot more control. But I'm OCD as fuck. I mean, let's face it, I am OCD as fuck. I put all of my audio inputs into specific channels, all of my audio outputs into specific channels. If you look at my scenes, I mean, Christ, I've channel, chat, music, browser, so on and so forth. There's a lot of jiggery pokery going on with my setup, but it gives me all the control that I need, and I am freaking OCD as shit.
Yeah, my OBS setup is essentially OBS for dummies at this point. It's very, very simple compared to this, but
analytics, just coming back to
see the difference in how and how people set up, how people work, how people do things.
Yeah.
And interesting to see how much you can learn from it too. Because just even looking at that, I'm like, oh yeah, it's interesting. I could probably use some of that idea.
Analytics is another thing that people, certainly small streamers, generally tend to shy away from. But these are tools that are available to us now. Twitch is, you can actually kind of abuse Twitch's analytics for various different other platforms as well. In as much as whenever you're thinking, okay, I want to play a new game. What's going to be a new game that's worthwhile streaming, worthwhile looking at? So one of the things you can do is you can come into Twitch. Let's just mute whatever the fuck that is. Sea of Thieves. Go into Browse, and the first thing I'm looking for is the game that I want to play. How many viewers has it got? So World of Warcraft's currently got 50,000 viewers. League of Legends, 570,000 viewers. So the question is, if I'm going to create a channel, if I'm going to play a game, do I look for a game that's got, let's look at Phasmophobia, it's got 1.4k viewers. There's not many people watching it. And therefore, when you start streaming it, are you going to have many people visiting your channel to watch you? The chances are you're going to have a very slim sliver of that total number. Witchfire, 132 viewers. Let's have a look at how many streamers are actually playing it right now. So I'll count 17 live streams where most of them have got 3 or 4 viewers, and very few have got anything over 10, and 3 have got 20 to 30. Now, the problem is, that's not going to do you any favors in your analytics in terms of your ratio. So you've also got to be cognizant in the games that you're playing are actually games that people want to watch. Lethal Company 1.2, Space Marines. Space Marines is a sad one for me because Space Marines isn't getting as many views as I would expect. I would expect a lot more views.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're playing Valorant, if you're just chatting, if you're League of Legends, Dead by Daylight, I mean, if we were to sort by viewers high to low, League of Legends, Grand Theft Auto pulls in bank constantly in terms of numbers. 200,000 people currently watching Grand Theft Auto. So for me, it's a no-brainer that if you wanted to grow your channel at the start, you would be playing League of Legends, Grand Theft Auto, probably Fortnite, probably Valorant. And if you're sticking to those 4 games, your channel will grow. People will start watching. Now, the other thing you've got to understand, when we're looking at League of Legends, 100,000 are watching Riot Games, 35,000 watching the Swiss Tag. There's loads of really, really, really big channels. Now, how many are watching, how many live streams are there? There's a lot of live streams. How many live streams where there's less than 20 viewers? Because that's the key thing. I mean, you've got to temper. If you've got a small channel, you're only going to attract small numbers. So where do you fit into the current live stream? So if we're looking at people between, say we looking between 20, between 10 and 20 viewers. That's our goal, 10 and 20 viewers. You are now competing with possibly 100 people, 1,000 people. The smaller those numbers, the smaller the viewers go, the more people you'll find in that bracket because of the way the algorithms all work. Next, you're going to want to look at some of these channels. What are they doing? What are you doing? Are you competing at that level? Are they simply doing nothing more than showing their webcam on screen and playing a game? Are they interacting with their streams? Are they talking with anybody in their streams? Are they creating nice panels? Now, I'm looking at building my own panels because one of the things that I found is that if we look at this streamer, she's got a camera down in the bottom right hand side. She's got QR codes. She's got some bits, but every now and again, she will have full panels available on the screen where the chat and everything else is located. It looks nice. It looks professional. It draws your attention in. And if you've got that going constantly, then people are more likely to jump in and watch your content. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not the be-all and end-all. I mean, here's a good example. Right, okay, so Rolling Thunder 84 playing Grand Theft Auto. And I can see straight away, let me just increase the resolution. See straight away, he's got new subscribers up the top, new gifts, any super chats or whatever else it is, some bits. He's got his cameras, so he's got his top camera, he's got his camera for his gamepad. He's also got an animal cam, chat just below it, and the game over to the left. He's got all his links. It looks good. It draws your attention. He's only showing you the most important thing. Now, me, I'm going to be doing something very similar. I realize that I think for me, because of how much I've got on screen, it can get chaotic. So that's something I need to improve. Now, if I was to look at Rolling Thunder's, his layout is great. I mean, it is what it is. My OCD is kicking off the fact that some of these items are not in line with each other. But that's so pedantic of me. I can see it, and it's annoying. But obviously, I will make sure that when I create mine, everything's in line, everything looks perfect. But you get the point. He has created a layout that works, it attracts your attention, and he's got 6 people currently watching. But when I look at the bigger group, most people are either got no webcam on at all. I don't even know if some people are actually interacting with their chat in any shape or form. Obviously, this guy's Korean, I guess. But the analytics are telling us something, guys. Not a lot of people tend to listen to the analytics or even read the analytics. How you doing, Psychotic? It's good to see you, my dude. So never be scared to have a look and see what other people are doing. Let's see what Tazzy's playing. Tazzy's playing Fortnite by the look of it.
It's time to see.
Playing music in the background. Oh no, she's playing Once Human. Talking with a chat. So I jump into Tazzy's chat every now and again just to say hello. But yeah, take a look at the analytics. You can also get the same analytics from Steam. So you can get an idea of how many people are playing, but it doesn't tell you how many people are watching. Try and use the data that's coming in from Twitch and apply that across the board for YouTube, Twitch, Rumble Kick, whatever. Just try and use it as a general rule of thumb that if you want people to watch your stuff, play the games that people are watching. Simple as that. Simple as that. Now, music, I know Dempsey said earlier about music. So when we're looking at the music stuff, now, when you're looking between gaming and music, you're going to get a lot less people watching. But you're going to get far more consistency in terms of those watchers because it's more of a niche. What you'll find is that generally you'll get more people in your channel because of it. Gaming, there's so many more people to watch it, but there's also so many more people playing it. Bacon Sandy!
There's also just so many big fish sucking up so many of the viewers, especially on some of these things. So it is, it's tough.
Yeah, and especially you'll find that more in games than you will in any other
yeah, for sure.
area. You'll find that massively in games. I mean, Christ, I only have to go for World of Warcraft, and I can almost guarantee that the World First stuff is sucking up all of the viewers. High to low. So 4.23 mythic rating. Yeah. And this is the thing. It's like, it is what it is. You got to play to the audience. How you doing, Bacon Sani, though? Right. Right. Okay. So we've gone through the 5 that were at the top of the list. Looking at the time, I need to get cracking and do some cooking. So Major Zap. Let's have a look at Major Zap. Let's do, seeing as you join me on chat, let's have a look at Major Zap stuff. How you doing? So 319 subscribers. Major Zap. YouTube. So he's a good egg. He is a dwarf. I did take the piss out of him and call him a lady the other day, but he's definitely a dude. He's shown me his winky once. It was really, really small, though. But he has got ginger pubes. That being said, he is a good dude. I've got all the time in the world for Major Zap. Myself and Major Zap are going to be doing some charity drive streams November, certainly November the 2nd. 24-hour streaming. Has Major Zap gone AFK? Has he fallen asleep?
I think he's muted.
Ah, he's muted. Yeah, it's all good. He's probably on a call.
Yeah.
He's probably crying to his pillow that he can't argue back. I'm not a lady. Bless him. But yes, Major Zap's a good egg. Looks after Steel Leg as well. Plays quite a few games with Steel Leg. Joins us on our Once Human streams as well. And we're also playing Demonologist later. So make sure you stop by. Pop in to see. Oh, Bacon Sani. Tombi, I'm pimped for subs in the bank the other day. Got 2. Nice. I want to check out. How many days left? How many days? Is it tomorrow you're going? Bacon. Is it tomorrow you're going? Bacon Sani. I love Bacon. I love both Bacon and Bacon the streamer. Because he's a lot like me in many ways. There's Bacon's link, guys. Bacon. We might be dwarves. The campaign for equal heights. You daft bastard.
Oh, I say, that's rather daring of you at this time on a Saturday night.
He could be my twin in many ways. If I just turn my hat backwards. Where's my other hat? Oh, I think it's downstairs. I need to get a Velcro Tombi label for my hat. That's the only thing that I'm like. I look up to Bacon, and I'm thinking he's got such a good patch on his hat. Tuesday, 16:45. I depart this sceptred isle. There you go. You got another sub. Ickly pickly. Bacon Sunny. I'm sorry I hadn't subbed. Have now. So Major Zap, we got Bacon Sunny. Let's also pop in and see my good friend No Takes. 532 Sabarunos. So it's all about watch hours now, isn't it, mate?
No, I got watch hours. Honestly, it's just about getting back onto live streaming. I haven't done much the past month and a half because I've just been a little busy in IRL shit and all that. So
yeah,
it is slowing down a bit now, though, in a good way. All good stuff. Just been busy, by the way. But so finally getting a window here where I should be able to open up some streaming times again.
Good.
But
good.
Got the watch hours, got the monetization. I'm setting up the memberships and all that, so kind of ready to hit the ground running here.
Yeah, I wanted to check out DBs because YouTube's been
DB. I'm hoping he got cleared yet by YouTube for the hours.
YouTube is clear,
Perfect.
but he's been waiting for them to sort out his AdSense and ticking the boxes in terms of his.
Oh yeah, that whole thing.
Yeah, and they're just taking forever
a day
for
or
it.
two for me.
Yeah, it's still it's been at least a week.
Really?
It's been at least a week for
realize
DB.
that.
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
He's getting fucking shafted. So
yeah, that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah. DB's actually in chat. He says monetization.
Oh, there he is.
Ah!
Yeah.
No, not monetized.
I didn't realize that.
He's really taking fucking time. Dempsey says, lol, my mini-me is running around here like a madman. Lol. Gonna lurk while doing some errands and feed the kiddo. Yeah, no worries, Dempsey. I'm gonna be calling it in a second anyway. I've got to go feed the wife. I'm gonna go stick some meat in her. in a nice way. Unfortunately it's beef meat, not Tombi meat. So it's one of those things. Maybe I'll be lucky. She can tickle my little mushroom.
if you feed her the right meat, yeah, you'll be lucky.
Yeah, indeed. Right, we've done a shout out for Major Zap. We've done one for the Bacon Sandy Nerd Takes. Deal Breaker. I've also put your stuff into chat as well. Dempsey,
I stepped away. I didn't see it. Thank you.
Dempsey, have you got a channel? I've never actually checked Demps. And if you have, I feel like a bit of a dick. Let's go to channel. He fucking does as well. Bollocks. Right, I'm going to put Dempsey's in chat as well. Yeah, of course you have. Dickhead. If you're in chat and you've got a channel, just shout out. And we're gonna pop a few lastminute.coms in there. Heretical Nerd as well. I can see Pete. And I also saw the Eclectic Goat, who joined us on the most recent Wednesday's Chinwag, which is actually quality. Yeah, no worries, Bacon. Yeah, no worries, mate. We bounced through everybody's, all of the platforms anyway, mate. We started off looking at Kick mostly today. So it was all good. It was all good, mate. Let's drop Mike's as well. Mike's over on YouTube. Lots of Lots of thingamajigger. Fucking Jesus, my brain has gone to mush. Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries on Mike's channel, so make sure you check him out, guys. Right, that's it. I'm gonna go cook. I need to cook for Ickle. I will be back 1900. So in basically almost 2 hours to play Demonologist with Major Zap, Steelleg, and DB. Until then, guys, thank you very much indeed for joining. Obviously, smash the like and follow all of the streamers that we've looked at today. You don't really need to worry about myself, but if you feel inclined to do so, smash like, follow, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you in about 90 minutes. Bye for now.